Hi everyone, this is Mindy and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I have a simple card project that I'm going to create featuring the brand new Gina K Designs Lovely Notes card kit and a brand new product that I have not seen anywhere. So I'm so excited to share this with you today. This brand new product is going to allow you to create foiling on your projects with no toner, no adhesives, and no plates. So let's get started. First, I want to walk you through the kit. This is the Lovely Notes card kit, which Gina's kits are always so amazing. And I loved everything in this kit. I really had a hard time figuring out where to start. And because I struggle with making a lot of cards in a video, I'm going to start small and simple and just share one of them with you today. And then I'm going to be creating more videos featuring the kit and the release. I'm also going to give you a quick look at the entire release, and I'm going to put a little timestamp on the screen, so if you want to skip ahead to the project, you can go there. So I'm going to jump right into the contents of the kit, starting with this Love You Trio, which is the 3 words, and then the floral heart die. So there's that blocky style, the word love, love in the scripty, and then that blocky word you. We have a gorgeous layered peony stencil. This is a 2-piece stencil. It has the open areas of the peony and the leaves, and then the details that you can add. Then we have the Lovely Notes stamp set and die set. This is really great because not only are you getting coordinating dies for the images, you're also getting them for the sentiments, which will come in handy later on. Then we have the Fresh Florals stamp set, a 6x8 stamp set with these beautiful floral images and sentiments. We have Bunches of Love. This is really cool because not only is this a big bunch of flowers, but there's also a stamp and coordinating die where you could add stems to it, which I thought were super cute. Next, we're going to have a signature Lisa set. This one is called Beautiful Moments. I love kind of her whimsical style to her flowers and butterflies. Then we have the bitty background, so you can make your own textured or designed paper. We also have something similar. This is called Terrific Textures. So this is a border, which I think would be great to adding to your envelopes. Now this one is The Lord is My Shepherd with that gorgeous swag of flowers. I am definitely going to be using that one. And now on to this brand new product from Gina K Designs. These are Poly Glaze foiling sheets, and excuse me, I'm going to read the description that they're going to have on the website. What makes these so unique is they are printed with a Poly Glaze coating that's going to allow you to use Deco foil from Thermoweb without getting any black spots or dropouts in your foiling. There's no toner. There's no adhesive. You don't need to buy any plates or expensive machines. All you're going to need is a laminar and some Deco foil and then a carrier sheet. So very, very reasonably priced. There's 10 in a pack, and these come, and I think they're about 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. There's 2 packs in here that coordinate with the Lovely Notes kit. And then we have other designs such as diamonds, catch a wave. There is the Art Deco, and then a delicate basket. Now you can see these have like a light gray in them, and that's just going to allow you to see the design so you know where it is if you decide to start foiling. Now to do this, you're going to need a laminator. I personally love my mini Minc machine. There's a button on the back that you just need to switch on. Then I'm going to hit this gold button in the middle up to 2. It's red, and then when it turns green, that means it's ready to go. And this literally takes minutes. There are other laminators out there that you can use, but they take a long time to warm up, and I just don't want to wait around. Now for foil, you're going to need the Deco foil, not the glimmer foil. This is Deco foil from Thermoweb. I have a champagne and a gold color. And then you're going to need some carrier sheets, and this is what we're going to slide our panels into to run through the laminator. Those come in a pretty large sheet, so I cut mine in half, and I just want to make sure it's going to fit my laminator. So I believe I have my cut to 6 inches, and you want to make sure you have a fold there on the side. My green light is on my mini Minc, so I am ready to start foiling. I'm going to take these rolls out of that container and I lay it out. So you can see it's a pretty big sheet. Make sure you're not getting 2 sheets. They tend to stick together because they're so thin. So I took one of the panels and I laid it over that foil and just trimmed it out with my scissors. Now my design is facing up towards the camera. I'm taking my foil and placing that so the pretty side of the foil is facing up as well. I'm going to place this in my carrier sheet, close that down, and now we want that folded edge to be going in first. That way our sheets aren't going to catch on the rollers of our laminator. So the machine will automatically grab that and run through, and then now I can pull this out of my carrier sheet and remove the foil, and you're going to see such a gorgeous design. Now it's going to be really, really hard to show how beautiful this foil is on camera and even in the pictures, but in real life, this stuff is amazing. I did so many backgrounds in very, very little time. This particular design is the delicate basket, which I will be using on my card project for today. Now, I'm sorry, the light just really flashes it out. I don't know how to explain it, overexposed. So it's hard to see in camera, but it really is beautiful. So now I'm going to go through and do one in every background that's available. This one that I'm working on now is the diamonds. Once again, I had it so that my design is facing up and the pretty side of the foil is facing up. Ran that through the machine, peeled away that excess foil, and left with this gorgeous design. Now, a couple of these I did in the gold, but I really love the champagne deco foil. That's my go-to when it comes to glimmer foil too. Right here is my champagne. So I'm definitely going to have to go and stock up on some of this. Now, there are tons of different deco foils available. I did find that the solid colors worked best or looked best, in my opinion. You can definitely give it a try with all the twinkling ones that are available. They have lots of sparkle in them. But because the designs are so delicate, I just found that the solid is really what looked best. Now, after a while, I did amp up my laminator to the number 3, and then I added a cardstock shim. The shim just kind of helps press that into the laminator rollers a little bit more. So as I was talking, I went through and foiled every single one of the packets that are available. I did one of each, and I will go through them here for you. So this is the Catch a Wave. Next, I'm going to have the Art Deco. Now, keep in mind, you can ink blend on these. You can die cut maybe a heart shape out of this. So there's lots of things you can still do with these. It doesn't have to be just a full panel. Now, that third one was the diamonds. Then we had the delicate basket, the fresh florals, and the lovely notes. So I took the lovely notes, and I'm going to use the coordinating die from the kit. These Poly Glaze panels are not included in the kit. They are a separate purchase, but I think they're well worth it because they're so reasonably priced. So I used the coordinating dies to die cut out all of those sentiments and some of the hearts. I'm only going to be using one of the sentiments today, but definitely keeping these on hand for my future projects. And I love how these dies are cutting out that sentiment. It is so delicate and beautiful. So there are all my foiled sentiments and my hearts that I'm just going to save off on the side. And now I can start working on my card project. So I took the delicate basket and I was deciding I was going to use this floral heart die. So I die cut it a couple times out of white cardstock, but I want to add a backer to it because that white on that white background was a little bit too distracting. So I'm tracing the die over some dusty rose cardstock. I couldn't find my pencil, so I used a pen. And then I'm going to trim this out with my scissors. So I'm going on the inside of my line. And then I do line it up with the heart every now and then trim it down a little bit more if I need to. I just don't want any of that pink showing through around the edge. Then I'm taking my Connect glue that I have in a fine tip bottle. I'm going all around the outer edges. I'm going around the center of the flowers, and then just also some of those center points. I don't go over every single piece because that's really tedious. So I found that this works really great. And then I have a little bit of time to kind of wiggle that around, make sure everything is lined up. And then I'm adding that Connect glue to the back of this one and adding it over my Dusty Rose cardstock heart that I created. So once I have that added over the top, I am going to take something heavy and just place it over the top and let that sit for a few minutes. To add a little bit more color to my card, I want to have a Dusty Rose cardstock base. So I'm taking the Master Layouts 2 and I'm going to line this up around the edge of this delicate basket design. I'm going to hold this down with my low-tack tape and run that through my die cut machine. Now I had also taken the die for my sentiment and I die cut it out a few more times out of some heavyweight cardstock and layered that together to create some dimension. And I also wanted to pop up that design a little bit. So I trimmed out some heavyweight cardstock that's about the same size as that panel from the Master 2 layouts, and I layered those together with my dot runner. Now, when I added my basket weave design over the top, I didn't line it up very well, which is one of the reasons I love this tape runner is I can quickly and easily pull this up, readjust it as needed, and then once I have it lined up where I want it and I don't have any edges sticking out, then I can push down really well to secure it in place and then take that over to my cardstock panel that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to add some foam squares behind my heart to pop that up as well, and that's going to go in about the center-ish of my card front. And then I'm going to add these sentiments. So I used my Connect glue once again to add that to the back of my sentiment, kind of place that where I want it to go, and then I'm going to place something heavy on this and let that sit for a couple minutes just until that glue is really secured down onto the front of the panel because there are a lot of open areas on there. Then my finishing touch is going to be adding some of these clear sequins using my Connect glue and my pick and stick tool or my jewel picker. So that finishes up that card project for today. I have so many more ideas that I want to do with this kit and the release. I can't wait to start making more videos for you to show you and inspire you with this. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you give these Poly Glaze sheets a try because I think you're really going to love them. All of my supplies will be listed down below in the video description and over on my blog as well. Thanks for stopping by and see you soon.